There's just no way those kids can stay on the bus for that long.
Families are raising concerns now that students in the West Bonner School District may be forced to switch schools next year. The West Bonner School District is facing a budget shortfall after a nearly $5 million levy recently failed. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Kirsten O'Connor.
And I'm Derek Dias. To make up for the budget deficit, the school board is considering school closures for next school year. Marissa Rio tells us how this will impact the community.
None of these options are fun. We know lives are going to be affected. We know jobs are going to be lost.
A tough pill to swallow for many within the West Bonner School District. Due to the levy failure, the board has no other choice but to close down a few schools.
Oh, it's very disappointing to see that people in the Priest River area and outlying areas do not value public education.
A disappointment that's been echoed by more than just one community member. Just last week, the school board was presented with 4 different options to consider. The first being the most drastic, closing down Priest Lake Elementary, Idaho Hill Elementary, and the junior high. All elementary students would have to go to Priest River, and the junior high and high school would have to be combined. While this option would get the district closest to evening out the budget, the school board is leaning towards option C, which would close down Idaho Hill and Priest Lake Elementary.
If the school district ultimately decides to close those 2 elementary schools, all of the students will be sent here to Priest River Elementary School. While this is just over 7 miles away from Idaho Hill Elementary, it's about 28 miles away from Priest Lake Elementary.
A commute that raises some concerns.
There's just no way those kids can stay on the bus for that long. How do you send your kid to school from 5 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night? A 5-year-old. My 5-year-old couldn't do it. No way.
The failed levy would have also distributed over $300,000 to athletics and extracurriculars, a cost the district likely won't be able to afford anymore.
Tonight, I'm asking the trustees to please allow us to pursue an outside the budget option to fund athletics for next year.
The board said they'd allow the community to raise funds for sports and extracurriculars. These budget decisions are still preliminary. There's a workshop meeting to go over option C this Wednesday, with the final approval scheduled for June 17th. In Priest River, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.